দেখো
16, my lord, I am for the petitioner, my lord.
not represented. 23rd. এই পুলিশ বাবু তুই ডেট দিয়েছো মানে শ্রীমানি বাবু আপনার আগে নিল না ডিকটেশন? ওই গ্রাউন্ডস অফ অ্যারেস্টের কথাটা একটা জায়গায় বলিনি, ওটা একটু ওটা বলে গেল। তো what is the grounds of arrest?
In this matter, my lord.
The issue of grounds of arrest not being intimated, the whether in all cases the grounds of arrest is to be intimated is pending consideration before the Honorable Supreme Court, and is pending consideration before the Honorable Supreme Court in the Simani বাবু আপনিও জানেন যে আগের এতেও করেছি ওখানে মিহির শাহ ভার্সেস এসএলপি, ওটা ওখান থেকে নিয়ে এখানে পেস্ট করবেন। বেল দিয়েছে মহিলা যিনি মুভ করছেন, দেখে নেবেন। ওই নিয়েছে মনে হয় শ্রীমানি বাবু।
16. In this matter, my lord, petitioner sent several representation to the Panchayat authority for removal of a construction, illegal and unauthorized construction over a public road, as well as that construction is, my lord, blocking the ingress and egress of the petitioner's land, private land. My lord, kindly have a look into paragraph.
Private respondent number P.
My lord, first, my lord, kindly have a look into the Dag number, my lord, it is Dag number 77 of Moucha Radhanagar, my lord, which is recorded as a public pathway, Panchayat, recorded in the name of the Panchayat. My lord, kindly have a look into paragraph 5 first. There, my lord, measurement and everything has been written in page 6, 5 and 6 of
All the private respondents have been served.
Yes, my lord, all the persons. Affidavit of service, my lord, on the previous day, my lord, I have
delivered.
Yes, my lord.
Let me check.
Yes.
602 delivered. Nomita 616 delivered. Murari 620 delivered. 633 Gopinaran delivered.
Your lordship, my lord, heard this matter on 8/7/2025, my lord, 8th July 2025. Thereafter, this date was fixed.
Pradhan, Panchayat Pradhan is 580. It is
Private respondents are the some of the villagers, my lord, as whose instance, my lord, that arrangement of sitting purpose, my lord, they have made like take, my lord, that covered all the public road, and as well as it is blocking my private pathway entering in the private. My lord, kindly have a look into paragraph 5 of my petition, my lord, page 6. There, my lord, I have given in middle portion
there is a Kali temple and kitchen is a temple.
the said unauthorized construction 6, my lord. Village road is total 20 feet, and my lord, 15 feet they have covered. For there, my lord, no private vehicle and other vehicle is, and that road is connecting road of main road. That is why, my lord, it is. And in my matter, And that matter was also forwarded by the BDO to the Pradhan. My lord, page, my lord, annexure P7, my lord. Kindly have a look into this matter first. First, my lord, that matter is forwarded also. In spite of that, Pradhan has not taken any step. My lord, page 35 of my petition, my lord. That is the forwarding letter of Block Development Officer.
35.
Page 34 and 35. 33, 34, 34. Well, 33, P6, 33. That was forwarding letter to the Pradhan. Thereafter, my lord, next page is inspector in charge. That was also forwarded. And here, my lord, one criminal case was also there. There also one report in page 36, my lord, where, my lord, it has been given by the BLLRO that Dag number 77 is under the Radhanagar Panchayat, Gram Panchayat. Completely private road, public road, and
You are agreed by the
yes,
public road being made, or
and my ingress and egress is being blocked by that construction, and they have made
which construction? No,
that construction of a arrangement of seating purpose, my lord. They have made one construction in between a road. I'm in my applications also it has been written representations. My lord, kindly come. My lord, kindly have a look into page 47. My first representation 4/9/2023. First representation, page 47, my lord, annexure P9. Thereafter, my lord, page 49. That is also representation, my lord. And page 50 is my last representation to the block development officer and Pradhan, my lord. Here it has been clearly written, page 50. Yes, my lord. Second paragraph.
no. In this representation, there is no such
No such consideration.
allegations of any construction of pathway encroaching upon your
Encroaching
by the panchayat.
private property and Panchayat road. My lord, page 50, my lord, it has been elaborately written. That become a take nowadays. And some criminal activities are going on in that place. My lord, I have written in page 50 and 51. That is the last representation of my. Moreover, that block development officer, my lord, has forwarded that matter to the Gram Pradhan. In spite of that, no.
This by the present writ petition, the petitioner seeks direction upon the respondent number 2 and 3 to take steps in respect of the representation takes steps for demolition of unauthorized construction undertaken by the private respondents over DAG number 77
Tag number 6.
and consider the representation of the petitioner
এটা কি গো?
dated
Yeah.
31st March 2024. The petitioner contains that he is the recorded owner of
31st March.
LR DAG number property, sorry, of property comprised within LR DAG number 76 by 6166. হোসেনবাবু ছিল স্টেটের কেউ আছে নাকি যেখানে কমা মৌজা রাধানগর and peacefully residing in Radhanagar Gram Panchayat for the last 35 years or more. The village pathway is DAG number 77. Mouja Radhanagar, Khotiyan number 1728, police station, Bishnupur. The village pathway is being used for ingress and egress. The private respondents have made illegal and unauthorized construction affecting the ingress and egress of the ingress and egress of the petitioner. Several representations were made before the local Gram Panchayat, however, no steps has been taken. Then an advocate for the petitioner seeks that the matter be relegated to the Pradhan. Respond number
Respondent number
6.
6.
Relegated to the Pradhan.
No.
Respond number
P3.
3.
Yes, ma'am. 3. Panchayat.
To consider the representation of the petitioner dated 31st March 2024. Despite service, none appears on behalf of respondent number 3 and private respondents number 5 to 9. 5 to 10.
5 to 10, madam.
5 to 10. State is also unrepresented. Any learned advocate from the panel of the state is present in court. State panel, you are in state panel? Okay, give your name. State is unrepresented. Mr. Prashanto Kumar Giri, who usually appears on behalf of the state, is requested to appear in this matter. Let the appointment of Mr. Giri be he also submits that matter will be relegated to Pradhan. There is illegal construction, so his representation being sent to the Pradhan to cause inquiry.
Yes.
Similar. Same. Disposed of.
6.
Same.
My lord, after inquiry, my lord, proceeding will be done, my lord. Yes.
All order that will be done within a period of 2 months from date of communication of this order. You communicate this order.
Yes.
Sure.
Great.
Thank you.
Let me
Number one, that before the petition survey, I have mentioned, Mr. Khan mentioned in the morning. Lordship Directive mentioned at 2 p.m.
Yes.
In the same cause of action, we, being the other members, have applied for no confidence motion. Now, this matter, your Lordship was pleased to upgrade the matter on tomorrow at the top. Now, they have filed this application, my lord. I don't know. I have not received any copy. But I have not, whether I have made it.
What do you want? What do you want?
With regard to this no confidence motion,
Huh.
I have filed a writ petition. Your Lordship upgraded the matter tomorrow at the top. But my prayer is, let both the matters be heard together.
Why it is appearing on a to be mentioned?
They have mentioned the matter. They have not served any notice to us. Just before the court chat, they have, let's say, lots of things to us. We have mentioned this, the matter is there, but we have no mentioning notice with us. They have mentioned the note.
They means who?
Yes, my lord, I mentioned it. Kindly seize my affidavit of service. Categorically mentions that your lordships granted me leave. The matter will be placed as urgent motion on today's date. Kindly seize, my lord, the notice. Kindly seize, my lord. Kindly seize, my lord. Kindly seize. This allegations is very unfortunate, my lord.
Urgent motion के बारे में कहीं नहीं.
Everything was mentioned, my lord. Categoric mentioning was there, my lord. Petition was served on 24th.
Leave has been granted or something like that. That the copy has not served to us. Is there any signature over there, lordship?
My lord, it's a GP copy. There is her own copy is there. Let
Lordship motion be Honorable Justice Vivas Patnaik on 29th, so on thereafter.
Please read on. Please read on.
And when the business of the court shall permit.
Please.
As per the leave grant.
Yes. My lord, what she's saying? She's not reading herself.
But lordship, it's meant to be mentioned. Today it has been mentioned. That means it has been mentioned yesterday, lordship.
On 24th. On 24th it was mentioned. How can I mention yesterday and file a later?
Why did I place it under to be mentioned?
Because, my lord, tomorrow is the meeting for my removal, my lord. That is why your lordship was pleased to.
The first meeting ought to be held on 9th.
Then, my lord.
Scheduled tomorrow. And they have suddenly. Yes, Sir Lordship. The meeting is finally fixed tomorrow, and they have mentioned the matter suddenly on. They have filed the matter on Friday. They have mentioned the matter and they have put the matter today. But because the hearing is conducted tomorrow.
Hearing for what?
The Lordship hearing, so there are removal.
The meeting is it, my lord. My lord, let me place my case, my lord, in that event, my lord.
Since my matter is there,
My lord.
over the sensitive preservation, your lordship was pleased to update the matter and fix to the topic tomorrow. Let both the matters be heard together.
My lord, page 21, my lord. P6. This is the reason why your lordship was pleased to permit me to come today. And my lord, I have served notice upon all the respondents. Hand service have been given.
What is the other writ petition which is coming up tomorrow?
Lord, I don't know.
Yes, I have.
He is a party.
Copy about him also. I mean, it's client.
Tomorrow 2 p.m. Tomorrow 2 p.m.
Can it be taken up at 10:30? Subject to your lordship convenience.
2 p.m. because I've seen 4 p.m. is the time. So 2 p.m. very well this can be communicated. Let me
my number so that my both the matters.
No, whether it has been served. He is a private.
Yes.
I need to take instruction, my lord, in that regard. If I am instructed to appear in that matter, then I will appear in that matter.
On the prayer of learned advocate for. He is a private respondent here?
No, my lord. My allegation is only against the block development officer, my lord, the prescribed authority. My lord.
But both the writ petitions arises out of the
same motion.
On the prayer of learned advocates for the respective parties, please this matter tomorrow at 2 p.m. You give your number. Who is appearing for the state in that matter? Give.
I'm informing him.
Along, matter.
Item number 1.
ওটা আমি তো জানি না, এটা 2025 এর বলে টুই মেনশনে নিয়ে এসছে না, ওটা 25 মোশনে তো আমি নিতে পারবো না, তাহলে টু বি মেনশনই রাখতে হবে। Your matter is appearing in a returnable motion.
No. Motion, it was appearing as motion.
Tomorrow, how can it be?
Motion for upgradation, your lordship.
How can it come tomorrow? Because tomorrow is Wednesday. 25 matters are taken on Thursday. Which is the date given to you?
Next week, the week, on the last week, it was mentioned. Your
কালকে
lordship
to
was
be mentioned is both items.
Great.
Ensure your madam is for the state.
If I'm for the state in this matter.
What copies have been given?
Yes, on 24th. On 24th. Yes, ma'am.
And do you also ensure the copies have been given to the state?
My lord, my affidavit of service may kindly be taken on record.
Affidavit of service. কালকে নিয়ে নেবো, tomorrow, Mr. Chairman, tomorrow. এখন দিয়ে দাও, কালকে নিয়ে নেবো। ওনার অ্যাফিডেভিট অফ সার্ভিসটা এখন হ্যান্ড ওভার করে দাও, কালকে নিয়ে নেবো।
affidavit of service টা দিয়ে দিন।
লিখতে পারেন, কালকে নিতে পারেন, এটা হার্ড ম্যাটার্স।
Lordship may take it, ma'am.
Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petition is taken on record.
Grateful.
Let it be.
I'm grateful.
Tomorrow 2 p.m. both the matters.
I'm grateful, ma'am.
Number 17, I am for the petitioner, my petitioners.
Led by Mr. Lalit Mohan Mahato, my lord, who could not come to court, my lord, due to
This is very simple matter, my lord, because my lord, the petitioner was appointed.
my lord, due to this.
Who?
I led by Mr. Lalit Mohan Mahato, my lord, who could not come to court due to his illness.
My lord, kindly come to my lord, page 22, page 22 and 23, my lord. Their document, my lord, on that basis, my lord, they have not taken any steps from 2024. My prayer is very simple, my lord, to take steps according to the, my lord, the two letters, my lord.
Point is pump operator.
Yes, my lord. Engagement of pump operator in block development officer, my lord, requested the assistant engineer as per their regulation, my lord, he was appointed, my lord. I took a regulation and thereafter he work, his name was recommended, my lord, list was sent. They have till date, my lord, they have not taken any steps, my lord.
24 কালকে থাকবে, 24 কালকে থাকবে, নট টুডে করে দাও, টুমরো ওপরেই রাখবে, টুমরো।
Deep level.
Number 18.
I'm for the private respondent.
Lordship, I am for the petitioner. I am led by Mr. Sayan Banerjee. He is engaged code number 35. So therefore, I am paying for short password.
What is this case?
It's about they have challenged my lord disqualification, order of disqualification under section 213A. They applied for disqualification of the private respondent or the prescribed authority, that's the block development officer. He has rejected his prayer. If your lordship turns to page
39.
Yes, my lord, at page 38. Starts from page 37. The order number 2 dated 21st of August 2024. By which their prayer that was rejected by the prescribed authority and the block development officer. Challenging the same, they have filed a writ petition. This is not maintainable because, my lord, if your lordship stands to section 12 of section 213A, it says it's an appealable order and an appeal is to be referred before the appropriate authority. Without availing the same, they have come before lordship.
Lordship, my senior is engaged in code number 35, Lordship. Please kindly give a short pass over, Lordship.
They grant you liberty to file an appeal. You go and file an appeal when there is a provision.
Lordship, please kindly give a short passable. Lordship, my senior is arguing the matter, Lordship.
Take to pass over. State, who is for the state? You.
He is with.
Lordship, 19 also give a short passable, Lordship. 18 and 19 both, Lordship.
Yes,
Yes,
now.
sir.
18
দিয়ে দিন 18 দিয়ে দিন 18
Order pass.
No, pass.
My lord, the fact is, my lord, we have challenged one order which was passed. My lord, may kindly come to page number 37, 38, 39. The BDO Raninagar 2.
Who is the applicant? He is the leader.
Yes, my lord.
He is a leader of which party? A recognized political
PPIM.
CPI.
Recognized All India Party, my lord. My lord, two grounds that has been taken to cut short the matter, my lord. The last 3 paragraphs is important, my lord. As per the concerned authority, they have stated that all the documents which has been produced by the petitioner that has not been authenticated. And second is, my lord, the last paragraph of page number 38, my lord, kindly inviting your lordship to page number 38. The last paragraph, they have stated further, shall I read, my lord? Further, the complaint failed to produce any authenticated relevant document from the recognized political party from which it can be ensured that such and such of Raninagar 2 Gram Panchayat and present opponent has joined the recognized political party. My lord, 2 things can be stated over here. Number 1, I am the leader of the party. That has been annexed over there. And my lord, they have called for hearing only by the 2 person. Therefore, no representation was also done before the concerned authority by that political party.
Yes.
213, kindly have a look to 13A subsection 12. Language is very clear. It says any member of Panchayat declared disqualified under subsection 1.
You are representing whom?
Respondent number 8.
Okay.
Or the leader of the recognized political party referred to in subsection 7. That's mean the complainant. If aggrieved by the decision of the prescribed authority, may, within 30 days from the date of the record order, appeal to such authority as the state government may appoint in this behalf. It's a clear provision.
Appellable order.
And in 1994, a circular is there who would be the appellate authority. And in this case, this is the DPRDO.
DPRD.
So he has to prefer an appeal before the DPRD.
Asun,
My lord, only one.
Mr. Hussain, you appear on behalf of the state.
My lord, only one indulgence, my lord. The appellate period is 30 days, my lord. My lord also.
Grant you liberty.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes.
grant you
Yes.
liberty to file an
Yes.
appeal within
Yes.
a period of 30 days from date of this order.
Yes, ma'am. Grateful. Grateful.
আচ্ছা এটা না একটা আগের একটা অর্ডার করেছি ওটা থেকে করে নেবেন আমি এখন বলে দিচ্ছি ওটা একটু রেফারেন্স নেবেন তাহলে ওটা পুট করাটা হয়ে যাবে
কি
এই 2 দিন আগেই করেছি
এই মামলায় নাম দিয়েছো
আমি
এফিডেভিট অফ সার্ভিস ভেরিফিকেশন
প্রভিশন গুলো দিতে হবে ওখানে পুট করা আছে সব একই দিন affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record by the present writ petition. The petitioner is quashing / setting aside of order number 2 dated 21st August 2024 passed by prescribed authority and block development officer Raninagar 2. Respondent number
আরে এই যেটা চলছে
6. Cancelling the petition of the petitioner seeking for
Disqualification of the respondent number 8.
disqualification of respondent number 8. The petitioner contends that the respondent number 8 was
Has voluntarily
elected.
given up.
Elected from CPIM party. However, he defected from the original party. On such ground, an application was filed before the prescribed authority, Block Development Officer, respond number 6, for disqualification of respond number 8 as per provisions of section 213 capital A of the West Bengal Panchayat Act 1973, herein after referred to as the Act of 1973. The prescribed authority, Block Development Officer, respond number 6, cancelled such application with a order dated 21st August 2024. Being aggrieved by and dissatisfied with the impugned order of the prescribed authority, the petitioner preferred the present writ petition. 4/4/24. Mr. Shayan Banerjee, learned advocate for the petitioner, submits that the materials placed before the prescribed authority has not been verified and acted upon. The order is perverse. Mr. On the contrary para, he seeks for quashing of such impugned order. On the contrary, Mr. Sarwar Jahan, learned advocate representing respond number 8, submits that the impugned order is applicable as per subsection 12 of section 213 capital A of the Act of 1970. 12 of Act of 1973. 213(1) capital A. 1 capital A. Learned advocate for the state also submits in the similar fashion. For better appreciation of the issue, subsection 12 of this code, upon bare reading of the aforesaid provision, it is found that the impugned order under challenge. ওটা section 12 ওটা কোড করে দিলেন subsection ওটা কোড upon bare reading of the aforesaid provision, it clearly manifests that the impugned order is applicable. Accordingly, the present writ petition is not maintainable. Hence, WPA number such and such is dismissed. However, it is left open to the petitioner to prefer appeal in accordance with law if so advised. In the event such appeal is filed before the prescribed appellate authority within a period of 30 days from date of this order, the appellate authority shall consider the same to be filed within the prescribed period of limitation.
Grateful, my lord.
Yes, Mr. You give your name. Stated একটা appointment regularize করে দেবেন। আমি আপনাকে নাম্বারটা দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, শামিম দিয়ে দেবে। Open the class. Yes, thank you.
Extremely great.
কত নম্বর আইটেম?
এই না,
19 I beg to appear for the petitioner.
you are also 19. Affidavit.
My lord, I am appearing for the respondent number 7. Respondent number 7, my lord.
Private respondent
Yes, my lord. Respondent number 7.
is also not represented. What is the matter, Mr. Banerjee?
Well, unauthorized construction, my lord. Representation is appeared in page number 28 and 29, my lord. There is a injunction in my favor appeared in page number 26 and 27. Direction for police help also under 151. Kindly, my lord, representation may be considered by the parties, my lord, this much at this stage.
But the illegal construction has been undertaken in their land or in your land?
In my land.
In your.
My lord, this
Suit pending between the parties, my lord.
Yes, that has been done by me. That's pending. Title suit number 65 of 2021, my lord. And injunction order is also given. Police help is also there, my lord. Page number 26 and 27. And 29 is the representation, my lord, to the Panchayat.
28, 29. Yes.
In the partition suit, my lord, I filed written statement where I specifically mentioned that I'm residing there by constructing a house thereon. Thereafter, injunction application was allowed. In the injunction application, my lord, I'm reading the finding of the court. Considering the rival submission of both parties, I am of the view that the suit property is undivided and has not been partitioned by myths and bounds, and the prima facie case has been made out by the plaintiffs to go for the trial. And
The-
balance of, my lord,
Number
kindly
26 and
balance of convenience and inconvenience appears to be in favor of the plaintiffs, and it is necessary to preserve the suit property till the disposal of the suit, my lord. Specifically mentioned, according to the order of status quo required to pass an instant case, preserve the suit property in question. It is specifically stated here in the finding of the court, and the parties are directed to maintain status quo in respect of the suit property regarding its nature and character till the disposal of the suit. My lord, before passing that injunction order, I filed my written statement, and I specifically stated in therein
No, no,
that I am residing there by constructing. My lord, this is, my lord, one thing,
Wait,
my lord,
wait,
this is
wait.
a
Order
civil
of-
dispute, my lord.
You are private respondent.
ঠিক তো
My lord, I am appearing for private respondent, respondent number 7,
Where-
my lord.
Of the order of injunction.
অর্ডার অফ ইনজাংশন কপিটা আছে
My lord, injunction order, my lord, their injunction application, my lord, injunction order. My lord, kindly take up this matter tomorrow, my lord.
my lord, only these two copy I have, my lord.
Can you
The
produce
full
tomorrow?
list. Yes, my lord. Yes. Tomorrow, power.
Kindly take up this matter, my lord, at the top, my lord. My lord, at the top.
In the last occasion, I couldn't appear. I was initially interested by the GP to appear. Last
Which
occasion, I
matter?
could not. Then my lord was pleased to.
Which matter?
My lord engaged me as
আচ্ছা ওনার নামটা দিয়ে দিন ওনার নামটা দিয়ে দিন ইউ গিভ ইউর নেম ওই যে লাস্ট ডেট ম্যাটারটা গেল 18 টুমরো
grateful, man.
এটা কালকে নট টু
Sir, at the top, my lord.
ইট উইল
My
বি
lord, grateful, my lord, grateful.
Another appointment for Calcutta.
order, my lord engaged me. Copy has served upon me, my lord. Will also teacher. I shall retire, my lord.
You give it to Mr. Banerjee was there. Which matter? 18?
19, my lord.
19, you are there.
Yes, my lord.
Tomorrow it will come. 18 to honor appearance.
And for but 19, I think.
As my last occasion, he was not appear. My lord engaged me, my lord. My appointment has been regularized by the state.
I couldn't appear on the last occasion.
Huh.
Therefore, my lord was pleased to appoint him.
In 19.
In my item number 90, my lord,
item number
last
90.
occasion he was absent. Last two occasions, my lord engaged me as a state advocate.
Oh, দেখি তো
A copy has been served upon me, my lord. On 9th July.
18 যা আছে আছে
On 9th of July, my lord. My lord.
19, my lord, tomorrow, my lord. My lord, item number 19, tomorrow, my lord.
tomorrow কাজী
Grateful, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
হ্যাঁ so now you have been appointed by the GP.
May I appear tomorrow? State. If
Why are you not appearing when the matter is being called if the GP has appointed you?
I'm sorry, submit that last occasion.
2 days you have not appeared. Huh? 2nd July, 9th July, now you come up and say, come tomorrow, let him appear.
Should I appear?
Yes.
Oblige. Number
20, my lord, I appear for the petition, my lord.
Affidavit of service. Terms of your lordship's earlier direction, I have served upon the Pradhan as well as the private respondent again.
And for the private respondent.
Ranjay Banerjee. Pradhan and
In terms
respondent
of,
for
my lord, so far as the track report is concerned, my lord, Pradhan has been served, my lord, now. Pradhan.
Respond number 8, served.
Yes, my lord. Respond number
Yes.
8.
And for the
Appearing.
respondent number 9.
No. Respond number 8 is the Pradhan, my lord. Respond 8 has
8
been
is
served.
Pradhan.
8 is Pradhan.
9, both have been delivered. So 9 you are representing.
9.
Pradhan has been served.
My
So the service
the
is complete now.
matter.
He files a report. Who is for the state?
I am appearing, my lord, on behalf of state.
Okay.
Now, this matter, my lord, pertains to, my lord, illegal construction, my lord, encroaching a road under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Now, my lord, the petitioner, my lord, being an advocate,
Encroaching the road.
encroaching the public road under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Now, my lord, petitioner, being an advocate, my lord, has submitted a representation. Page 15. That has not yet been considered by the Pradhan.
Okay.
My prayer is limited to this extent, my lord.
Petition, no specification has been given by them where the alleged, my lord, illegal construction has been, my lord, constructed. My lord,
Yes.
any dark number, plot number, nowhere it has been, my lord, given, my lord. Only, my lord, they have.
Yes, at Monoshatala More, page 15.
My lord, the illegal construction. Now, my lord, so far as my construction is concerned, I have the obtained, my lord, the sanction permission, my lord.
Well,
I have obtained the, my lord, conversion certificate. Thereafter, my lord, with permission by the concerned authority, I have constructed my construction. That I don't know what construction they have alleged for.
Yes, page 15, my lord, I have specified. At Monoshatala More, my lord.
Monoshatala More is not, my lord, enough
Yes,
to, my lord, find out.
within the village, Monoshatala More is enough to find.
Yeah, this has to be specific, which plot number, which dark number, which Khatiyan number, this has to be specific. And, my lord, the
This
petition
is a series of locus standi. Locus standi grievance is not required in case where an illegal construction is being made. Illegal construction is of a public grievance.
She is reciting, my
These court on numerous occasions held, my lord.
that the alleged construction happened at, my lord, Monoshatala, my lord, South Chobbish Pargona. How she has been affected?
which place this construction is undertaken, this you have to specify.
No specification is given.
My lord, this place, my lord, Monoshatala More, my lord, that I have the knowledge that I have specified in, my lord, my representation. Let no vague application. With regard to locus, my lord, I say, well, this court has on numerous occasions held, well, with regard to illegal construction, everyone has the, well, right to challenge. This is a public grievance. This is a public grievance.
Public grievance, but that should be specified.
Mr. Mondal?
Yes, my lord, already we submitted report, my lord. My learned junior is there. That road, just that building go for side of the road. That's mentioned, my lord. And BLRO can give the further report regarding that whether any encroachment happened or not.
At Monoshatala More.
Yes.
It has been given.
Monoshatala More, man.
That is the place where he says that there is encroachment.
Let the Pradhan decide, my lord.
Let the Pradhan decide, man. Kindly record that I have sanctioned building plan, man. Sanction, obtain the permission to construct my building.
Permission is according a permission with certain restrictions. Now let him decide whether you have followed this sanction plan or you have deviated and encroached into the property.
I'm grateful.
That has to be assessed.
Then my lord give direction upon the Nirman Sahayak to decide the matter, because this is the executive technical matter.
Pradhan is a party.
Yes, Pradhan is a party. It is for number 8.
It will cause an inquiry. Same. Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petition is taken on record. This writ petition is filed seeking direction upon the respondent number respondent authorities to take necessary steps for demolition of illegal and unauthorized construction made by private respondent. The petitioners contains that illegal and unauthorized construction has been undertaken encroaching the Pradhan Mantri Sadak Yojana road, encroaching public road, which falls under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana at Monshatala Mode. Which is this Monshatala Mode? Which police station is this?
Bishnupur.
Bishnupur.
South 24 Pargana.
Bishnupur, PS Bishnupur, District 24 Parganas, South. Representation was made before the Pradhan, Panakua Gram Panchayat, respondent number 3, respondent number 8. On 21st November 2023, however, no steps has been taken. Hence, this writ petition, learned advocate for the Karakura petitioner, Mr. So-and-so, learned advocate for the petitioner, submits that the matter be relegated to the Pradhan to cause an inquiry with regard to the illegal unauthorized construction undertaken at Monshatola Mode, encroaching the public road. On the contrary, learned advocate representing private respondent number 9 submits that the work of construction has been undertaken by the private respondent on the basis of permission accorded by the... Who has accorded this permission?
My lord, the private respondent.
Private respondent. According to secretary.
My lord, it is Jila Parishad, my lord.
Accorded by the
executive of
No, Panchayat.
Jila Parishad.
Panchayat, the building Panchayat. Say under section 23 of the Panchayat Act, Panchayat.
He further submits that there is no
kindly mention the plot number over where I have been, my lord, obtained the permission.
Plot number
on my lord, next page.
In respect of plot number
1229.
1229.
Lord.
Mauja. Which is the Mauja?
Lord.
Jail number 118. Khatiyan number 1751. Mauja?
My lord. Mauja, my lord.
Raghavpur.
Raghavpur. Yes, Bishnupur. Police station Bishnupur.
However, he also submits that. Sorry. And as such, there is no illegality in the construction undertaken by the private respondent. However, he also submits that matter may be relegated to the Pradhan respond number 8, Pradhan of the local Gram Panchayat. Learned advocate for the state also submits that the matter be considered by Pradhan.
By the executive officer of the concerned Panchayat, my lord.
Within 2 months.
Within 2 months. Grateful.
Upon notice to all the parties, parties are at liberty, act clause the other parties are at liberty to produce relevant records and documents before the Pradhan at the time of hearing.
Grateful.
Next.
Number 21.
I appear for the respondent number 3 and 4.
Proceed. None appears on behalf of the petitioner. Nor any affidavit of service filed. The respondent number 3 and 4, sorry, 8 respondents as well as respondent number 3 and 4 are represented. What is the prayer?
They have challenged the tender notice for the grant of the Ferryghat leave. This was done in 2023. It is now running successfully. It has been given to a third party. He has been made party. It has been given to a third party.
To you?
I am the Panchayat Shumiti.
Oh.
I have given it is under
your order is under challenge.
But that was prior to it has been given to third party. They are operating it. And the challenge they are making as per the rules, they cannot even participate in the tender because they are defaulter. He was an earlier leaseholder. He has not paid all the dues. So as per the clause, if you lordship checks page 36, clause 13 of the terms of the tender, which says if there is a dues, 13. J Bekti Shongho is
page number
37.
You have issued letter for recovery of that.
We have taken steps, and as a public recovery of that, we have written to the DM.
That letter is with you.
That letter, we have the instruction, the copies.
What is the amount? Clause 13. G Samustu. For this reason, he has not been allowed.
No, Milord. He could not even participate in the tender. Why?
For this reason, because there was a previous.
Yes, that is our contention. He has previously challenged the court granted leave because there was some fault on our part in respect of advertisement. Now, after the order of this court, we have advertised it widely, and then we have issued this tender. He is again challenging it. So, therefore, our contention was that he could not even participate.
Oh. Well, let it come up in the next week. You produce that copy of that letter. It is with you.
I have the new lease which has been granted.
Oh, that is accepted since.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hajra has been made a party in this.
Yes.
So lease has been granted in the year 2023.
Yes.
He is running.
Yes.
That is admitted. Right?
Yes.
That letter of recovery that you have sent to the district magistrate.
Understood.
For recovery of that amount under the Public Recovery Act. That letter is with you.
That letter,
kindly
it's
produce
not
this
with
letter.
me. However, I have letters, which has been given to him for payment, these are some letters, which were prior to initiating process under the West Bengal Public Recovery Act. We have given notice on 2nd May 2022, 23rd March 2022, seeking the dues. As on that day, there was a due of 1,69,801. That these dues are there. The letter to
tomorrow.
The letter to the DM is
not today. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I can, if your lordship wants, the letter, kindly keep it in the next week. Then.
Next week.
I'll have to,
for enthusiasm, matter is urgent. Is this matter on Mongolo, next Mongolo? Next Tuesday. 5th August.
Next matter is also
same matter.
Yes, 2%.
नहीं तो पिटिशनर तो नहीं ठीक है पिटिशनर की अवस्था नेक्स्ट वीक করো একই সাথে 5th August same order করো So Bhattacharya in item number 22 you are there?
Yes, my lord. Go in both them.
Both will appear on 5th August.
Number 23.
Dean. None appears on behalf of the petitioner. On the last token, not any accommodation has been sought for. On the last occasion, that is 2nd July 2025, the petitioner failed to appear. In view of the above, the writ petition stands dismissed for default. All connected applications. Urgent photostat certificate. Admit din. Sundip.
Number 24.
Addendum to 24, my lord, I am appearing for the petitioner. My lord, in previous occasion, my lord had directed the petitioner to serve the notices and file an affidavit. My lord, I am filing the affidavit. The notices has been served. May I submit, my lord? Yes, my lord, I have served all them, and all of the notices has been duly served, my lord, delivered. On the previous occasion, they didn't appear, my lord. There is no such private respondent, my lord. All are the statutory bodies, my lord. The Pradhan and the Nirman Sahayak. Nirman Sahayak is the someone, my lord, who supervise the construction work which are done by the Panchayat, my lord. My lord, Kasimpur Gram Panchayat, they floated a tender on 7th March 2022. I emerged as the F1 bidder, the winning bidder, and subsequently 3 work notices were awarded in favor of me. Those will appear in page number 11, 12, and 13. After the work order was issued, I had duly completed all the works. I had supplied the materials and raised the bills. Those will appear in page number 14, 15, and 16. The bills, yes, my lord. For 3 work supply work order, 3 bills, my lord. Yes, my lord. One is 2,80,156. One is the second one is 2,80,045, and the third one is 2,80,023. But after the bill were raised, not a single payment was done, my lord. Not even the same. My lord, they are not providing the same. They have not raised any objection regarding the completion of the work or any. My lord, I have completed the work and thereafter I have raised the bill. Yes, my lord, I have. My lord, kindly come to page 17, my lord. I have made an application through the learned advocate and thereby pay, my lord, in the second paragraph, there is no such reply, my lord. Yes, my lord. In the year 23, I have made this representation. Even after the same, neither they had replied the same, neither they have issued the completion certificate, nor they have made any payment. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. The program officer under which this program was made, my lord. Mhm. My lord, Tanvir Mondal, no, earlier one. My lord, on earlier occasion, he appeared, my lord, and my lord, then kindly pass direction to the Panchayat Pradhan or the Nirman Sahayak to appear before my lord and submit the. Because my lord, from 2003, such amount is pending, my lord. Yes, my lord. The last representation was made on December 23. Thereafter, the payment has been stopped. It not stopped. It was not payment paid to the petitioner, and he is a businessman, my lord. Such an amount isn't stuck.
It is not from his home, but they delivered.
Yes. Yes, my lord. My lord, the representation that was made on December, my lord. But the work completion certificate has not been till date. In these circumstances, you are herely requested to kindly raise the outstanding payment, such and such. Legal notice. No. My lord, there is no such written comment. My lord, but we had raised the objection, my lord, and we had raised the fact, my lord. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Item number 25.
Lord, back to appear for the petitioner, my lord. Yes, my lord. Lord, Mr. Hussain is appearing on behalf. Mr. Hussain is appearing on behalf of the petitioner, my lord. I'm praying for an adjournment, my lord. Yes, my lord. It's a matter of 2024, my lord. The petition is praying for grant of notional benefits, my lord. Order was passed by the Honorable High Court to consider the representation, my lord. The representation is considered, my lord, but there was thereafter content proceeding was initiated. Rule was issued. During the pendency of the rule, my lord, they granted appointment to me, my lord. This is a brief facts, my lord. My lord, it shall retain its list, retain its place in the list, my lord. Tomorrow it shall. Yes, my lord. Tomorrow, my lord.
My lord, may I file the report? Appear on behalf of the state, my lord.
Lord, appearing for the first time.
My lord, keep it on Monday.
Monday नहीं ना ज़्यादा कल की रात को कल की कर दो कल की कर दो आज के इंस्ट्रक्शन
My lord, tomorrow is not possible for me. My lord, kindly keep it on next 5th of August, Tuesday.
My lord, on 5th of August, my lord.
Well, as per direction, my lord, I will hand over the copy of the report, my lord.
Keep published, your lordship.
File the exception, my lord. Oh, great, great. Yes, yes.
Deep published, your lordship.
Number 26.
Madam, this my application last question, it was adjourned since the private respondent has not been served. Madam, I have served pursuant to your lordship direction. My lord, nothing, my lord, kindly see page 47. This is my lord complaint, my complaint against an unauthorized construction by my blocking my egress and ingress, my lord. This has to be, my lord, adjudicated by the competent authority of the Panchayat. Page 47. My lord, this disturbance I am facing. My lord, since after lordship objection, it was in John ISO, means my lord, this addresses, they are my lord delivered. The word is not there. But it's a John I is the address, my lord, where my lord it has been sent, my lord, see the date, my lord. My lord, I cannot upload from the much better report from the my lord. My only way to egress and ingress is almost blocked by this unauthorized construction without having sanction plan they are doing, my lord. My lord, this is my lord, only the thing had to be adjudicated by the Panchayat authority. এটাই কনসিডার করার জন্য বলছি প্রেজেন্ট My lord, I have to serve again. My lord, next date is my lord 5th. That is lordship. I will remain in the same position. I will. My lord, may I take back the yes. এটা আমায় দিয়ে দিন না সার্ভিস হয়েছিল এটা হয়েছে কি ডেলিভারটা দেখাচ্ছে না জমা অনেক দিন হয়েছে পরে আসছে না ট্র্যাকে ওটা আরেকবার করতে গ্রেট ফোন ইটস হ্যাঁ 5th August এবার
Number 27.
I'm for the petitioner, Lordship. I am praying for adjournment as the learned senior is not present today. I am praying for adjournment. I'm praying for adjournment, Lordship.
I am appearing for the private as well. On the earlier occasion, state was there, Miller.
Yes, Lordship. Dada.
একটা সাপ্লিমেন্টারি আছে একটা সাপ্লিমেন্টারি আছে
My learned friend is trying to file one supplementary affidavit. I tell your lordship, though no leave was granted earlier.
So senior has come, Lordship. Senior has come.
Lord, I made my lord complaint regarding unauthorized construction. Now, my lord, lordship would kind enough to come to my complaint. Reply-টা কত দেওয়া হয়েছে? ওই যে reply-টা kindly comes to my lord page 81. Private respondent আছে? আচ্ছা। Now, kindly see, my lord, this was the reply given by the Panchayat authorities to my client on the basis of my application. Kindly comes to, my lord, paragraph 2 of the application. That would be relevant at page 81, my lord. My lord had got it. Kindly see, লক্ষণ নস্কর, পিতা মতিলাল নস্কর, সাং দাসপাড়া, এই ব্যক্তি মদারহাট গ্রাম পঞ্চায়েতের পক্ষ থেকে গত ইংরেজি 10/1/2023 তারিখে একটি দোতলা বাড়ির প্ল্যান অনুমোদন করা হয়েছে, যার মোট আয়তন সাচ বর্গমিটার। অনুমোদিত প্ল্যানের সিএস দাগ নাম্বার 618, 619, খতিয়ান নাম্বার 566, মৌজা সুবুদ্দিপুর, জেল নাম্বার 32, থানা বারুইপুর, জেলা দক্ষিণ 24 পরগনা। কিন্তু আপনার জানতে চাওয়া দাগ 689, খতিয়ান নাম্বার 1732, 1724 বর্ণিত উক্ত জমিতে ব্যক্তিদের কোনো প্ল্যান মাদারহাট গ্রাম পঞ্চায়েতের পক্ষ থেকে অনুমোদন করা হয়নি। Our case is that, my lord, we are not aware, my lord, whether, my lord, plan has been, we are not even concerned whether plan has been given in 689 or not. Our case is that in 618 and 619, construction has been raised without a plan. My lord, that...
No, 869.
No. Our case is, kindly see, 618 and 619. We have, yes, that's the reverse. Just the reverse. We have prayed, my lord, for 689. 869. Yes. Exactly. There. My lord, that application, my lord, is pending for consideration, my lord, before the Panchayat authorities. Page 83.
May I address
The supplementary affidavit. এটা কোন নেই করুক। No. Representation, my lord, 102. January 2024.
My lord, first of all, the allegation is made that the private respondent does not have any kind of sanction building plan. I would like to submit this, my lord. We have the sanction building plan.
That number?
That number 869.
বলছি ওটাতে কনভার্সন হয়নি প্রপার্টি ওই জায়গায় কনভার্সন চালিয়ে আছে বুঝলেন
দেখা
চালু অর্থ অ্যানেক্স রয়েছে
কোথায়
অর্থ অ্যানেক্স
দেখো এই কনভার্সন দিয়েছে তো
কনভার্সন তো দেখা যাচ্ছে 500 থেকে এসেছে 500 থেকে বলতে
পর্দাটা দেখার পেজ এইটা তো
এটা কত এক নম্বর কত পেজ কত
26
না এটা 668
It's in the back.
দেখান আমাকে পর্দাটা সাপ্লিমেন্টারি বলুন
At the top.
অপশন 19 ফাইল করেছেন সাপ্লিমেন্টারি
এখন
my lord plan is there. Yes, my lord, kindly take up, my lord. My learned junior has taken up, my lord, has already filed a supplementary affidavit. Yes, kindly comes to page 25. Daget Totto. Kindly see, my lord, this is the Daget Totto. Kindly see, my lord, first 606, 619, 626, save 748, 749, 793, then 869. Kindly see, second column is Shali. My lord, I do not know plan has been sanctioned. How a plan can be sanctioned in Shalu? And my lord, kindly see, it is.
Have converted. This is my document where it has been converted from Shali to Baj.
Heights of it. 300 for building.
And as my learned friend is referring to the supplementary affidavit, my lord, I would like to point out one thing. Writ petition, my lord, in paragraph 6, page number 6, they have made one avowment that your petitioner states that the concerned authority of Mother at Gram Panchayat Baripur block officer replied to the RTI application they had not sanctioned any building plan upon the said land being Dag number 869, Khotiyan number 1724, 1732, Mouja Shubuddipur, block Baripur, district North Chhattisgarh, South Chhattisgarh. But in the supplementary affidavit, page number 2, what they are referring, paragraph number 4, that you I have read in the writ petition, paragraph 6, page 6, where they are saying that we don't have any sanctioned building plan.
কনভার্সন দেখাচ্ছে 500 টোটাল বিল্ডিংটা হচ্ছে 10
এটা এখন মাপবেন কি করে? সিভিল ছুটে যেতে হবে।
10 থেকে উপর দিচ্ছে
সে গভর্নমেন্ট কোথায়?
সেন্ট্রাল প্ল্যান হচ্ছে 10 থেকে উপর।
হ্যাঁ,
সেন্ট্রাল তো 10 থেকে উপর। 10 থেকে কনভার্সন
কোথায় দেখান, কোথায় সেটা দেখান, মেজারমেন্ট দেখান,
In a supplementary affidavit, page
কোথায় মেজারমেন্ট দেখান আমাকে।
Page 2, paragraph 3, they have stated that your petitioner further states that the copy of the deed plan, which were not annexed at the time of filing of this writ petition.
কোথায় দেখেন,
One
10 শতক।
they are saying we don't have any kind of sanction building plan, and in the supplementary affidavit, they are saying it is a mistake on their part that they have not annexed the sanction building plan. They are now
No, no, after
trying to bring a new plan by way of this supplementary affidavit.
Milord, we were not aware of that. Subsequently, Milord, we have filed another RTI that has been, Milord, considered and given.
ভিডিও তো বলছেন ওর কাছে কোনো
And kindly read out paragraph 4 that they are saying that due to the bona fide mistake.
এটা সাপ্লিমেন্টারি দিচ্ছি ভিডিও বলছো
I will kindly see me the supplementary affidavit once again, page 3. Kindly see, Milord. It's not that, Milord. How do we know? We are relying upon, Milord,
That is by the video.
the BDO, Milord, is the executive authority.
যেটা শালিকি বাস্তু করেছে তো টোটালটা না
সেটা তো দিয়ে দাঁড়ো আপনাকে এলআরটিটি করতে হবে। সার্ভিস করেছো তো?
হয়নি তো কমপ্লিট।
এবং সেটা কি রিড কোড দেখবে না বিএলআরও থেকে আপনাকে এতে যেতে হবে, এলআরটিটি যেতে হবে, কনভার্সন যদি প্রপার না হয়।
Yes, it was already.
ভাই ঠিক হয়।
প্ল্যান করেছে বুঝছো ওটা পৌরসভার এলাকা প্ল্যান দিচ্ছে
সেটাও তো প্রমাণ নেই।
হ্যাঁ রেকর্ডে দেওয়া আছে জমির দলিল স্কেচ ম্যাপ সেটা তো পৌরসভার এলাকা এই জমির দলিল যে দেওয়া আছে সেটা পৌরসভার এলাকা। ট্যাক্স দিচ্ছি ট্যাক্সের কাগজ
তো 689 কই দাগ নাম্বার কই?
দাগ নাম্বার এখানটা ছিল ক্লিয়ার হয়নি এখানে পদটাতেও লেখা যাচ্ছে কত 19 কত 18 বাড়িপুর পৌরসভা বাড়িপুর মিউনিসিপ্যালিটি।
হ্যাঁ তো এখন তো ওদের প্ল্যানটা দেখি একটু।
কাজ করছে পরে 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 প্ল্যান যখন সাপ্লাই করছে যখন প্ল্যান সাপ্লাই করছে 19 আধার পঞ্চায়েত
কত 19 পেয়েছে। কত 19 আপনার পে রয়েছে 869
তারপরে 869 10 শতকের বিল্ডিং করছে হাফ প্ল্যান হাফ কনভার্ট
আপনি এটা ওইটা দেখাচ্ছেন, ওটা তো আপনার কেস নাই রিট পিটিশন, সেটা আলাদা রিট পিটিশন ফেল করুন।
500 তো কনভার্টেড 500 তো কনভার্সন হয়ে যায় কারণ
সেটা সেটা বিল আরো দেখবে
তাহলে প্ল্যানটা আনঅথরাইজড হলো না।
হ্যাঁ তাহলে সেটা তার এখানে চ্যালেঞ্জ করা নেই,
সেটা আপনি বললে হবে
এটা করবেন।
রেজিস্ট্রি চলে আসবে
হ্যাঁ
along with the junior lot. Because the code of not
original.
কনভার্সনের কথাটা প্রপারলি ওটা মেনশন করবেন যে টোটাল বিল্ডিং হচ্ছে 10 শতকের উপর 5 শতকের কনভার্সন আছে, সাপ্লিমেন্টারিতে দেওয়া আছে।
জেলা পরিষদ থেকে প্ল্যান নিয়েছে।
হ্যাঁ, কি করে দিল পুরোটা কনভার্সন না করে?
প্ল্যানে চ্যালেঞ্জ করতে হবে।
বলবো এটা নিয়েছেন খুব ভালো আছে
সে বলছি
শুধু সুকুমারের নামে শুধু কনভার্সন, তাহলে লক্ষণের নামে কনভার্সনটা করবে। সুকুমারের 5 শতকটা কনভার্সন হচ্ছে, দুজনে মিলে এটা বলে দিন। সুকুমারের নামে কনভার্সন দেখাচ্ছে, লক্ষণের কনভার্সন দেখায় 5 শতকটা দেখাচ্ছে।
Lord, only one thing, Lord, kindly see, Lord, the plan. Plan, Lord, has been sanctioned, Lord, in the name of
লক্ষণ নস্কর আর সুকুমার নস্কর।
Lakhon Noshkor.
হ্যাঁ, সুকুমার।
And conversion is in the name of one Sukumar Noshkor.
আর টোটাল এরিয়াটা কনভার্সন।
Kindly see, Lord, the supplementary affidavit.
Total land had not been converted.
No, kindly see where, in whose name?
So 5 shatok, let's see, 5 shatok converted, but building has been constructed in within the 10 stock.
Land, the schedule of land is mentioned therein, for which conversion is allowed by case number CN such and such. So whatever be the case number subject land, my lord, that has been order passed as it appears. So now, yes. In terms of that application, then case number was put up and then order passed.
Interplot not lost, 5 shatok.
এতে করবেন
ওঠান।
My lord, let us serve a notice and
Your Lordship, ma'am.
my lord, see. Huh? Doctor, I'm representing the state in this matter. So, Doctor, kindly, we have inquired from the Pradhan, and the Pradhan has replied to us. I believe in this respect, the Pradhan is the answering respondent here. The reply of the Pradhan is at Annexure 3 of the report that I have handed over. Report of the block development officer is at page number 4. The relevant paragraph is also that a problem occurred
that is suddenly Manregas was locked by the government and labor demand could not be generated. For that, above said schemes mentioned by the petitioner was not entered in the Manregas portal and FTO also could not be generated. Furthermore, the Pradhan mentioned that despite of his will to make payment to the petitioner, the payment was not made. And as per relevant rules, Your Lordship, which has been annexed at page 3 of the report that I've handed over, Your Lordship kindly sees Rule 16. The Gram Panchayat shall be responsible for identification of the projects in the Gram Panchayat area to be taken up under a scheme as per the recommendations of the Gram Sabha and the Ward Sabhas and for executing and supervising such works. My humble submission and my direct, as my instruction goes, it is the Pradhan of the concerned Gram Panchayat who has floated the tender.
My lord, Panchayat has been served twice, my lord. Huh?
Lordship.
My lord,
Whether it has been completed, incompleted, whether there are any disputes or not, in that respect also the Pradhan will be ascertaining the facts. But as far as the Pradhan's report goes, there are no as such averments to that effect.
my lord, if the Manrega project was locked, my lord, they should not have floated the tender under the Manrega project.
Your Lordship, my humble instruction is that if that could have been taken, he could have done that. Let directions be passed upon the Panchayat Pradhan, and because they are not represented, the BDO's stance is that they have sought instruction from the Pradhan. Pradhan has stated due to these technical difficulties, we couldn't make payment. Now, any blanket direction upon the BDO would make it difficult for the state to conduct.
Why?
Let it be channelized through the Pradhan. Because if my humble understanding goes, if a direction is passed upon the Pradhan, if he is not in a position to make payment, then another further proceedings of contempt will come up. At that point of time, if the Pradhan, because he is not represented today, if he comes up with a definition or any explanation that these are the reasons, at that point of time, the BDO may be put into.
My lord, BDO is the program officer of the Manrega projects, my lord. He has the liability to look after all the incident or all the projects which are done under the Manrega
The block
scheme.
development officer be directed to take steps.
Yes, my lord.
Now he will exercise his authority over the Pradhan. If any requirement is necessary, he will get all this.
Yes,
Because
my
there
lord.
is no such dispute with regard to the work he has done or not. Ashun, this writ petition is by affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petition is taken on record. This by the present writ petition, the petitioner seek for the release of the outstanding amount to the tune of rupees 8,40,224. In respect of the work executed under NIT number 52/NREGA/KGP/2122 dated 7th March 2022. Where is the NIT?
Yes,
Which
my lord.
page? NIT?
My lord, I believe NIT has not been annexed, my lord. The NIT has been indicated in all the documents, my lord. In the page number 11, under the construction of work code, the reference NIT such and such, my lord, it has been referred.
Let it be, sir. the petitioner contains that he has executed the work amounting to a amount of, however, in the year 2022,
Yes, my lord.
2022, however, the said amount has not been disbursed till date, though the lawyer's letter was was sent to the block development officer / program officer Manrega on 4th December 2023. Learned advocate for the petitioner seeks for specific direction upon the responding authorities for disbursal of the amount of rupees atto in favor of the petitioner. Mr. Tanvir J. Mondol, learned advocate representing the state, files report furnished by the Block Development Officer Chachul 2 Development Block, Malda. He submits that due to Manrega online portal being locked by the government, the bills could not be disbursed in favor of the petitioner due to technical reasons. Upon going through the report, it is found that there is no such dispute as regards completion of the work and the amount outstanding. Accordingly, Block Development Officer, respond number 2, Block Development Officer and Block Development Officer, Program Officer Manrega, Chachul 2 Development Block is directed to take immediate steps for disbursement of the amount of rupees 8 lakhs 8,40,224 in favor of the petitioner within a period of 6 weeks from date of communication of this order. With the aforesaid direction, the writ petition stands.
My lord, only one indulgence, my lord. Let us have a copy of the report. Submit.
Give a copy of the report.
Grateful, my lord.
Next.
Number 191.
Yes.
So this is the exception in the form of an affidavit that we have taken out, Malad, to the report they have filed. And this is a comprehensive list of dates. My lord will kindly ignore the earlier one. So this is the service that is affected once again, Malad, on the Jila Parishad. There was a direction. No, there was no direction, but they were absent. So we chose to. But
who is representing Jila Parishad?
They are not represented. This is the second service. My lord will recall that here the petitioner was being tossed around the posts of assistant cashier and sub-assistant engineer. He was initially appointed as sub-assistant engineer, and although, my lord, others were given specific appointments as sub-assistant engineers in vacancies, he was made to work as work charged sub-assistant engineer.
Date?
This
you have given date.
Yes, the first entry in that list of dates. But the relevant orders are there, my lord, in the
works charged. So works charged is a temporary post.
Jila Parishad already, my lord, they used a report in the form of affidavit. And that has been filed for your lordship, and copy also, sir. Yes, our state also rely upon this report because this report contains the actual facts and as well as the point of law. Because Malad,
But
whatever
then,
the Jila
who appeared for the Jila Parishad to file such report? No, you have annexed the report of the Jila Parishad.
মিস্টার সেনের জুনিয়রই তো জেলা পরিষদের রিপোর্টটা তো ফাইল হয়েছে তো আমাদের আলাদা করে কোনো রিপোর্ট আছে দ্যাট ইজ দ্য অনলি রিপোর্ট ইন দ্য ফর্ম অফ অ্যাফিডেভিট অ্যাফার্ম বাই ওয়ান সমরজিৎ চক্রবর্তী
Yes. So respond number 5 and 7 are the state.
5 is the পূর্ব বর্ধমান জেলা পরিষদ অধিপতি and submit has been filed by the respondent number 7 or on behalf of the respondent number 7 who is the district magistrate and my lord the executive officer of the Jila Parishad. Because my lord knows that BDO is the executive officer of the up to Panchayat Samiti level. But so far Jila Parishad, district magistrate. So it has been filed on behalf of the district. And my lord can take it up that on behalf of all the respondent authorities.
Okay.
Because stand is the same. So for facts and point of law.
Okay.
Manad, so between 1988, the first date, and 2003.
No, what is charged officer is a temporary post.
It is a temporary post, but later there arose sanction vacancies.
Okay.
I'm coming to that. Manad, between 88 and 2003, he remained a work charged sub-assistant engineer. The first and the third dates.
Yes.
19th April 1988 and 31st March 2003. On 31st March, he was appointed provisionally. This is important. As assistant cashier due to want of vacancy in the post of sub-assistant engineer.
Yes. What charge is it? But then he was holding both the posts. Both the posts, the work charge SAE as well as the...
He was discharging duty as SAE and even after his appointment as assistant cashier.
Okay.
Between 88 and 2003, he was holding the post of work charge SAE and discharging duty as SAE. There's no quarrel with that. But even after he is appointed provisionally as assistant cashier, he continued to discharge duty as sub-assistant engineer. My lord, the next is the joining date. I'll skip that. My lord, here the regulations are framed for regularization of casual employees, 2003. Our case is that this rule ought to have been invoked in his case. That was not done. But in 2007, my lord, he was appointed as sub-assistant engineer in a sanction vacancy for the first time. I'll place this document.
This regulation is at page 74.
Yes.
Yeah.
But kindly turns to page 41 of the writ petition, which is the concluding portion of the resolution of the Jila Parishad. Page 41.
Yes.
Well, the paragraph at the top of the page records that there are Shunna posts, one of the vacant posts of Shahakari Bastukar, that I suppose is the sub-assistant engineer. Ukto Shunna Pade Sri Buddheshwar Rayer অবর সহকারী বাস্তুকার পদে উন্নীতকরণের আবেদন পত্রটি অত্র সভায় আলোচিত ও গৃহীত হলো। সচিব মহাশয়কে শ্রী রায়ের প্রমোশনের বিষয়টি যথাযথ ব্যবস্থা গ্রহণের জন্য অনুরোধ করা হইল। This turns out to be where the controversy arose. The state government pointed out that this promotion is a misnomer because assistant cashier is not the feeder post of sub-assistant engineer. It took them 5 years to rectify the mistake. Eventually, in 2012, my lord, page 51, they realized that it could not have been a promotion, and it is said, page 51, my lord, kindly turns to that. The last 3 lines of page 51. শ্রী রায়কে উক্ত পদে, the third last line, উক্ত পদে উন্নীত প্রমোশনের পরিবর্তে অন্তর্ভুক্ত অ্যাবজর্ব করা হলো। So it was really a case of absorption or regularization. It could not have been promotion. There the state government is right.
Yes.
Mala, the appointment letter issued pursuant to the resolution I had just placed at page 41, that is at page 42. Page 42. My lord had correctly pointed out when I was not appearing to my learned junior that this letter was not marked to the state government. Our answer is that, my lord, section 166, subsection 3 and the proviso does not contemplate that the state government's approval will be needed in the event there are sanction vacancies. But I had occasion to place that section earlier, my lord. Kindly, if my lord.
163. (163)
Yes, 163, my lord. There it is given that the executive officer is the appointing authority, and 163 subclause 3. 166, sorry, 166. The subject to such rules has been made by the state government in this behalf, and such orders as may be issued by the state government, a Jela Parishad shall have such employees in its establishment as may be prescribed. And they shall be appointed by the executive officer of the Jela Parishad. So if there are prescribed posts, sanctioned posts, the executive officer can go on to make the appointment, provided that no post shall be created or abolished, and no revision of the scale of pay of any post shall be made by the executive officer of the Jela Parishad without the prior approval of the state government. Inasmuch as, my lord, the resolution records the existence of sanctioned vacancies created by promotion of the incumbent, my lord, I say that this appointment order not being forwarded to the state government is not something which should come in my way. Because the executive officer under this subsection, my lord, is empowered to make an appointment, of course, subject to the resolution of the body, without referring the matter to the state government. If there had not been any sanctioned vacancy, it would have entailed budget consequences and all that. Naturally, the state government's prior approval would have been necessary. But on page 43, the entry 9 in that list of dates is the approval of the petitioner's appointment as sub-assistant engineer by the kindly turns the page to 43, page 43. The relevant paragraph is at page 44, marked Go. The last paragraph.
43.
It is where it starts.
Yes.
And page 44, my lord, marked Go, the paragraph Go, it records that he is approved. Anumodita hoilo would mean approved. And then, my lord, not once, not twice, but thrice. In 2009, in 2016, and again in 2019, the petitioner is given a chance to appear in the examination for promotion to assistant engineer's post. And his name, in fact, my lord, appeared in the panel, my lord. Those dates are there, entry 10, 15, and 18.
Yes.
So he is given, Malad, the natural consequence of service, promotion, offer of promotion. His name is included, he is not promoted. That is an incident of service, a regular promotion. But it appears to be a merit promotion because there is a written examination involved, and his name is published in the panel twice, in 2016 and 2019. Entry 15 and entry 18. Now in 2016, the last entry at this second page of the list of dates, 16, March 16, list of dates, entry 16.
Yes.
But the parent department, the administrative department, informs the Jila Parishad that the finance department has conveyed its inability to agree to regularize the absorption of the petitioner as assistant cashier is not a feeder post of sub-assistant engineer. So, notwithstanding the fact that this error is corrected in 2012, the finance department still sticks to the fact that the earlier resolution had recorded this to be a promotion. Kindly turns to page 72. This is the communication. We do not have the actual note sheet of the finance department. The last two lines, page 72.
Yes.
The Jila Parishad continued to do its bit. It wrote to the government a lot about the notification of 2003. That is, the regulations on regularization, the sixth entry. But the next serial number 17 in that list. Kindly comes to page 73.
Yes.
Here, this is a communication from the Jila Parishad to the Joint Secretary of the Department, Panchayat and Rural Development. It sort of justifies or tries to justify what the sort of in this madness, in this chaos, some semblance of justification is there. I'd request my lord to kindly read the third last paragraph. However, consequent upon promotion of sub-assistant engineers, a post fell vacant. At that point of time, there was no other candidate for the said post. Accordingly, the service of Sri Roy was regularized against the vacancy after taking proper resolution in the meeting of the appropriate body of the Bardhaman Jila Parishad. Sri Roy was released from the post of assistant cashier, and he joined in his new assignment of as sub assistant engineer on 30th August 2007. Sri Roy was made permanent in the said post of sub assistant engineer on 30th August 2009 and is continuing in service till date.
The correspondence is being as per description of 19.4.
Yes, the additional executive officer takes this indulgence in terms of the Jala Parishad's Sai Shamiti's resolution.
The highest body.
This is the highest body of the Jala Parishad. The Artho Samastha Unnayon or Porikalpana Sai Shamiti. The next entry is what I have said earlier, that again he is given a chance to appear as for the promotion test of assistant engineer. He succeeds. He is not given the promotion.
Yes.
But 2023,
But
my lord will kindly tell.
why did the petitioner join as assistant cashier? Why?
That was provisional.
He was a charged sub-assistant. He is holding a degree of engineering.
No.
So since he is an engineer, why he opt to join as assistant cashier?
He my lord, probably had no other option, but he was discharging duty as sub-assistant engineer. Here, what happens is that he loses on both ways, my lord, heads and tails, because he is denied the chance of promotion as cashier, assistant cashier to cashier. He's denied the chance of promotion from sub-assistant engineer to engineer, assistant engineer. That is probably not what a model employer, the state can do. I'll place a Supreme Court decision, Kindly comes to the order at page 82, serial number 19. Both the orders, the finance department had acted without giving the petitioner a hearing. This page 82 is also passed without a hearing. So, 2016, 25th February, the intimation of the finance department's decision, that decision was not taken after affording the petitioner a hearing. And page 82 is also passed without affording a chance of hearing. Page 82 is where page 2016 is implemented by the Jela Parishad. He is reverted. Reversion, entails some penal consequences. This may not be a punishment, ipso facto, but still, since it involves penal consequences, he ought to have been given a hearing. Reversion could have been a punishment, but that would have been a consequence of domestic inquiry. Here, because he is reverted to the post of assistant cashier, this also, the pay scales are strikingly different.
But then after his reverting to assistant cashier, he would have been given an opportunity to be promoted as a cashier.
This happens in 2023, just a little before his retirement. And he was not given a chance of promotion. And instead, what happens is page 95, recovery is ordered. Page 95, the serial number 20 of that list. Page 95. Clause of paragraph 6.3. This does not need much argument, Rafiq Mashi covers this because he was enjoying this pay scale for more than 5 years. I have got that also. And 2025, that is the new entry in that list of dates. He has retired from service on 31st March 2005 without any promotion, entire length of service. He is denied the chance to be promoted. His name is published in the lists for promotional posts. He's not given that promotion, and here he is. I'll just, apart from Rafiq Mashi, one case, Yeah, but this is the just trying to draw an analogy from here, this case, paragraph 3. 1991 up to SCC. Paragraph 3, my lord. Page 363. 91. Technically, the tribunal appears to be correct in its view that once, in consequence of restructuring, the appellants were placed in Class C, they could not have been selected against Class C posts reserved for Class D. But practically, it results in such glaring injustice that the benefit which the petitioners got in consequence of restructuring made them worse off by depriving them of their chance of promotion to a higher scale. The effect of the tribunal's order has resulted in pushing down the appellants from Class 3 post and in some cases even from still higher post, as they had been granted second promotion as well to the post they held in 1983. The hardship which stares in the face is that the appellants, as a result of restructuring on which they had no control, were placed in Class C, but thereby they lost the chance of moving on the promotional ladder had they chosen to remain in Class D. But this is something, my lord, the Supreme Court, with respect, does not decide a particular case. Here, my lord, what I was trying to say, naturally, this report, my lord, says in better language, but the Jela Parishad need not have been hostile to my interest. They were trying to, my lord, secure my post and promotion. But what they have done, the series of activities, my lord, has had this consequence.
Now, since the finance department has not accepted the proposal,
Yes.
they have
Acting on that misnomer, that promotion, and finance department correctly says assistant cashier is not the feeder post of sub-assistant engineer. But thereafter it was rectified by the Jela Parishad, 2012. I pointed that out. But CL number 12 in that list, page 51. Page 51. But that the finance department chooses to ignore. I'll add nothing to it. Oblige. Rafiq Masi, Malad, I'll just place because I'm instructed to place, Malad, the last paragraph. Well, Roman 3 and Roman 4 covers me. Take to the I don't think now that Mr. Shen is here, they'll be pressing for this. Maybe the advocates can contribute. Yeah, Malad, I've been enjoying that scale for more than 5 years. And I've been discharging duty, I don't say wrongfully, but even if wrongfully, discharging duties of the higher post. Yeah. May I take my leave?
Recovery, Lordship, I think recovery is not the issue at the present moment, so far this writ petition is concerned. I think, Lordship, the only issue is with regard to relinquishment waiver, because my lord knows that waiver relinquishment is that somebody relinquishes or waivers his own known right, a right which is known to him, and he willingly, my lord, waives or relinquishes that right. So that point is here, number one. Number two is the second point is that with regard to, my lord, that I think promissory estoppel. Because the Jila Parishad in 2007 asked him to take charge as sub-assistant engineer, despite being the fact that in 2003 he accepted the post of cashier or assistant cashier. Assistant cashier.
Yes.
And before 2003, a temporary work charge sub-assistant. So the facts are that from 2003 up to that appointment in a regular manner, regular pay scale as assistant cashier, that is one period. And then from sub-assistant cashier to all on a sudden again ask him to act because of maybe you are qualified. As an engineer, you qualified. So you take charge as a sub-assistant engineer in 2007. So another question is that whether without any, my lord, the following the rules and norms with regard to such appointment, if the authority, suppose Jila Parishad is the authorized person, authority appointed him. This appointment means, my lord, something that is the promise that yes, you do it or you change your position, you act on it. And he also changed his position. Now, whether on the basis of that, the person in whose favor the promise floated, he can say that yes, the person who floated the promise on behalf of the government has to be acted upon. Now, these 3 points. Number one, waiver because of the fact that you accepted that status of assistant cashier as an engagement in a regular pay scale without any condition, without any protest, without any demand. So before 2003 appointment as an assistant cashier, whatever your status was, whatever your right as work charge sub-assistant engineer, naturally you waive that. You waive that. In 2007, when again sub-assistant engineer post was given to him, that, my lord, now the question is that how it was given. Whether it was a promotion or it was a fresh appointment. It never appeared that it was a fresh appointment. It appeared that from cashier to sub-assistant engineer, all the, my lord, the minutes of the meeting of the Jila Parishad that he was promoted. Even when, my lord, before 2016, because 2016 is the order of rejection by the state government. In 2016 or prior to 2016, my lord, the recommendation mooted to the government was that he was promoted. And naturally, the government says that our rules does not say this, that from assistant cashier to sub-assistant engineer. The feeder posts are different. So we cannot agree. Now the question is that even in case of promissory estoppel, there are several case laws, my lord knows that. First of all, promise should be proved from the authority. Second thing, even if it appeared that the promises have been floated from the authority, but still that should be according to the law, not beyond the statute or statutory provision. Here the statutory provision I shall place before your lordship is that from the appointment rule is that feeder posts are something different, not cashier. So we rejected it. First thing is that 2016 rejection, we rejected that, no, there should not be any post approval. You challenged it in 2025. 24 at the end, okay? 2024. Just on the verge of his retirement. Retired in the first quarter of 25 and challenge in my lord 13 November 2024. 13 November 2024, the writ petition was affirmed. Knowing fully well that he was going to retire on 31st March 2025. Now, retire from which post? Problem is that he himself created it. From 2007 till 2025 March, he enjoyed that pay scale according to the Jila Parishad, that engagement letter, and my lord, that minutes of the meeting. 2016, when rejected, knowing fully well that rejection order was against him, did not challenge it. He kept it in his pocket. So from 2016 to 2024 end, rejection order, my lord, that existed, kept alive. After about 8 years, in a fine morning, he thought that writ petition should be filed. Along with that order, reverted back in 2023. Reverted back by the Jila Parishad in 2023 because of the fact, then the Jila Parishad realized that from 2016 to 2023, he unauthorizedly or illegally occupied the post, whether there was vacancy or not, but he enjoyed that. And now the problem would be because of his, my lord, the retirement. The question is that, first of all, when he accepted the post of cashier, knowing fully well that the post of cashier is not equivalent to the feeder post of sub-assistant engineer. But he accepted that. The moment he accepted the post of cashier in a regular manner, then he cannot say that my qualification, degree, or many things which I possessed, that entitle me to have that post of sub-assistant engineer. That he cannot say. You may possess the sufficient degree and qualification to contest the said post, either, my lord, the direct or in a promotional matter. But the question is, when you accepted the post in 2003 as a assistant cashier,
2007, 2003 is the work charge.
2003 up to 2007. Then 2007 appointment was totally illegal, contrary to law. Because so many annexures annexed here in minutes of the meeting, it appears that Jila Parishad gave his that appointment as a promotional candidate, keeping the said.
But that has been clarified. He has indicated that.
Clarified much later. Lordship, kindly consider. But the initial appointment, my lord, the all minutes of the Jila Parishad, that is a promotional post. He was promoted.
Promotion, yes.
Promoted. It cannot be. Enjoying a post as a, my lord, the assistant cashier, accepting the same, later you cannot say, no, it should be the promotional post. I should be sub-assistant engineer because I possess the degree, and Jila Parishad also, my lord, did that. But that is totally, my lord, illegal. And there is not a single judgment my learned friend can show before your lordship that such an illegality can be regularized in this manner. There cannot be. One thing I know that Umadevi said that illegality and or irregularity. There is a distinction in a particular paragraph number, possibly 55 or 56. Illegality and irregularity. Irregularity is something else, but illegality touches to the root. The basic thing. Then basic things are two. That whether according to law he is entitled to, he comes within the zone or not. Now, if I show your lordship, देखिए recruitment rules tag बताओ तो my lord के देखा. আর আমাদের affidavit যেটা. But this point has been, my lord, specifically taken in that affidavit filed before your lordship on behalf of the state respondents. Now, my lord, I am handing over to your lordship. আমাদেরটা কত? Assistant engineer না কোনটা? My lord, kindly have a look.
97 টা দেখেছো?
My lord, yes.
97
My lord, this is, my lord, the these rules, my lord, the nomenclature is West Bengal Panchayat Recruitment and Conditions of Appointment of Employees of Jila Parishad Rules 1997. And my lord, kindly come to, my lord, Roman 16. এটা দিন না একটা.
পরে দেখছি দেখে নিয়ে আগে Roman 16, yes.
Have you also got it, my lord? Roman 16. My lord, caption is Sub-Assistant Engineer Civil Electrical. Right hand side, pay scale, then by absorption of draftsman, tracer, surveyor, and estimator.
One English is a copy may be given to me also, otherwise I cannot follow what is being shown to me.
I am not supposed to, my lord, copy here and now because of the fact this is the rules. This is the rules. If my learned friend wants, I can, my lord, provide him on the before
Afterwards.
the next day hearing. My lord, method of recruitment by absorption of draftsman, tracer, surveyor, and estimator. And my lord, it has been indicated in the affidavit itself. Already indicated. They could have collected the copy. I have already indicated in my affidavit that this is our stand, that this is our stand. By absorption of draftsman, tracer, surveyor, estimator, having the qualifications laid down, subclause E, and working against a sanctioned post under the Jila Parishad on being appointed in a regular manner. So, kindly consider that each and every expression herein very meaningful and important, each and every word.
Yes.
First of all, by absorption of draftsman, tracer, surveyor, and estimator, then having the qualification laid down, subclause E. So whatever qualification the candidate possesses before your lordship, that is not the qualification. Qualification as mentioned herein, and working against a sanctioned post under the Jila Parishad on being appointed in a regular manner. So feeder post, even that should be appointed in a regular manner, then promotion.
So feeder post is draftsman,
And feeder
tracer.
post are these draftsman, tracer, surveyor, estimator, not the assistant cashier.
Okay.
So if that is so, being appointed in 2003 in a regular manner to the post of assistant cashier, in 2007, all on a sudden, his appointment as sub-assistant engineer by promotion. And then, my lord, the matter forwarded to the government for post approval. And then on the verge of retirement, file a writ petition challenging the rejection order passed in 2016. Well, my humble submission, I shall place before Lordship certain judgment on the next day that on at least three counts, writ petition is not maintainable. First is that he accepted the post of cashier. That means, my lord, that he waived or relinquished all his right as to be claimed in future as an engineer possessing that degree to any further post. Claiming I am an engineer, that he, because not at least not a promotional post from cashier to sub-assistant engineer, which is not at all. Then, my lord, this abnormal delay in approaching the writ court after about 8 years, accepting the order of the authority, the government, in 2016, sitting tight over the matter, what my lord, sitting as a my lord, the beside the fencing, that all right, on the verge of retirement, I shall go and knock the door of the court. So this is also not, my lord, that the my lord knows that abnormal delay defeats equity, court of equity. Third is that he has no right to claim, my lord, that is, my lord, that I may be benefited of that, my lord, the promissory estoppel, because he was, my lord, the appointment was made to that post, because that cannot be done lawfully. And any promise which is not supported by the law, that promise cannot be, my lord, lawfully executable. That yes, that post was given to him, and there are so many judgments. So, my lord, on the next day, I shall place before your lordship, my lord, on this point.
Okay. On the prayer of affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. Exception, you have received the copy? Exception?
Exception.
On the prayer of learned advocate for the petitioner, leave is granted to file exception to the report filed by the respond number 7, 5 and 7. Give a photocopy of that judgment. Rafiq Masik.
Rafiq Mas, I'll give it on the next statement.
Mr. Ranojit Chatterjee, learned advocate for the petitioner, who concludes his argument. Mr. Amol Sen, learned additional government leader, also places his points of argument. Due to paucity of time, the hearing could not be Is this matter on within হবে কবে দেবো next week দিও 6th August, Mr. Sen.
6th August,
My lord. At the same time, same position.
Yes. Not part of this. Continue.
Matter is being heard. Probably next
week we
6th August. Grateful to us. কোনো অসুবিধা নেই।
Sorry.
Grateful to us.